What's up, you guys? Today I'm gonna talk about why foreigners loves K-pop and what it is that is actually so unique about K-pop from a foreigner's point of view. First of all, I believe that we as human beings get attracted to things that reminds us of something that is familiar, something that reminds us of something that we already have a relationship to, something that gives us comfort, something that brings out the feeling of nostalgia, but at the same time, it's something new. For example, group concepts, but maximized. In the Western countries, we also have the boy and the girl group concepts and has had for a lot of years. For example, Fifth Harmony, One Direction, Backstreet Boys, Spice Girls. But in the Western boy bands or the Western girl groups, it's only 4 or 5 or even sometimes 3 people in the group. But in Korean boy bands and girl groups, it's actually up to 13 people. Like for example, Super Junior or 17. In Western girl groups or Western boy bands, they oftentimes, at least in the little bit back in the old days, they were dancing synchronized with each other to the song. Korea and K-pop has taken this to a whole nother level. Something that is so unique for us from a Western perspective. The songs of K-pop feels like it's based on that you can actually dance to it. It's almost half of the song in most cases, which is so unique, which is incredible to watch. It's definitely why I see K-pop as a totally unique art form. It should be up in the museums. K-pop is like they took the Western concept of a boy band or a boy group or a girl group and just maximized it. So for me as a foreigner, it's something that reminds me of something that we already have, something that I have a relationship to, a girl group or a boy group. But it's something new. I'm sorry that it's a little bit hard to explain for me, but this is how I feel, at least, that why K-pop is so loved all around the world right now. And it's same with the music, because K-pop is the perfect mix of influences from both the East and the West put together. And also, the most important thing is that the music of K-pop is so much braver than our music. I'm gonna get into why. Because the music is very, very Western influenced. It's almost like the foundation of the music and the songs is westernized from the beginning. It's like if the music of K-pop, compare it with a painting, for example. The frame of the painting would be a Western frame, but inside the frame, it's so much more experimental things going on. If you compare it to just a Western normal song, and that is why K-pop is so incredible to me. And what I mean with experimental is that K-pop is not afraid at all to take chances or mix genres with each other. Take the 4-minute song, I Hate You, for example. It's so big difference between the verse and the chorus of that song. It's incredible. It doesn't even sound like the same song if you just hear parts of it. So for Western listeners, it makes the music of K-pop so unique and so brave and so experimental and so fascinating to us let's take this weird metaphor example. Let's say a Western song is driving a car. It will take the highway straight to its destination. Just take the straight way to its destination as safe and as fast as possible. K-pop, on the other hand, take the other route, which is a little bit more crooked, maybe a little bit more risky, but if they make it through this route, they get to see so much more on the road, while the Western songs will just see a straight road and just see its destination. So, conclusion. For Western people, K-pop is something that reminds us of something that is comfortable and something we already have a relationship to. But it's maximized, it's experimental, it's something new, it's some twist about this thing we already have a comfortable relationship to. And that, I think, is the recipe for human beings to get attracted to things in general. K-pop is like Western music, but so much braver and so much more experimental, so much exciting to listen to. And that, my friends, is why we Western people, at least from my point of view, loves K-pop. See you next time.